What is up, YouTube? This is MikeDroTV. Today is the day I unlock Chipper Jones. I'm going to do it in this video for you, but first I'm going to show you how to get there. We're just going to do one thing here. We're going to ignore the fact I have spent money on this game. I did it early opening day. I did it the first couple of days just to get some cool card debuts in the way when I didn't really have time to grind. But you do not need to spend money in this game, and I'm going to show you how to succeed without putting money in the game. I learned how to flip cards in MLB 17. That was my first year really investing in the Diamond Dynasty. With the ideas that some of my friends have given me and members in the community have created content with, I'm going to show you my way of making stubs. It helps a lot more the first couple of weeks of the game cycle. Not as much now, but it is still very effective and has almost zero risk to it. In return, all I ask you to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below if this helps at all. I'm trying to put more tips in this channel. We've done a pinpoint pitching tutorial, we've done a hitting tutorial for zone, and now it's time to go into the marketplace a little bit. There's several ways to work the market, and this is my way I'm showing you right here. Let's go into collections, live series. As you can see, just about every single thing is done here. We started with the National League West because that was the most expensive. Then we did the National League Central because I wanted to stay in the same league and get that Ernie Banks card. Then we did the East. That gave us Alfonso Soriano. I wanted him before I wanted David Ortiz. I feel like I could have had an adequate first baseman before that. To work on the American League, I wanted to do the West first to get Mike Trout and Frank Tannen out of the way. Then we did the East to get Goose Gossage, Jorge Posada. Then we finish it out with the Central, one of the cheaper ones, therefore slightly less desirable cards in my opinion. So, if we look at these two teams, we only need Liam Hendriks and Shane Bieber. So, we have Shane Bieber sitting at 26,000 stubs on sale now. And Liam Hendriks sitting at 25,000 stubs. So, we need about 51,000 stubs, a little bit over, if we want to secure these two cards right now. Well, now, if you look at my stub count, there's 0 stubs in my account. Don't worry. What we're going to do is you go to Stubs. Just kidding, I'm not stealing content, I'm not Jers. That was his idea. Hilarious TikTok, by the way. Let's look at some packs I can open up. Well, goddamn, we have 45 gold exchange packs. If you think this is the first 45 packs I'm ripping, you gotta be out your mind. This is the best way I've made stubs this whole time, aside from just casually flipping when I had time to do so. I'll show you why the gold exchange is so profitable. So from the collect menu, you're going to go to exchanges, exchange players. There's 3 different exchanges you can do. You can, hey, if you can buy a ton of commons, like 64 overall commons for 5 stubs and shift those into bronzes and then work your way up, you can do that. I don't have time for that. Let's just go look at silver to gold. Now, as you can see, I don't have much left. It's more of a barren wasteland because I've either locked every card in or I've already exchanged everybody. Like here, look, let's just kind of see what it adds up to. You can see there's exchange values tied to all these cards. There we go, Carson Kelly. Let's see what we can get with that. So, boom. You need 18,000 stubs to exchange to get 1 gold card. Now, this was just kind of random, me picking what I could here. A couple of 76s, a 77, and then a 78. It goes just over the 18,000 point threshold. What if I told you there's a better way to break all this stuff down? Was I a good kid in school? No. Am I a college student? No. Do I like numbers? Yes. So we did a simple equation here. I looked at the overalls of each card and the exchange value tied to it. I then divided 18,000 by the exchange values of each overall. That way I can figure out how many cards I need of each overall to exchange into 1 gold card. And from there, we would look at that card's market value and see if it was worth investing into this exchange. So, for a 75 overall card to get through the exchange, you need 9.36. So you gotta round it up to 10 cards. 76 overall, you need 7.48, meaning 8. Or you can do 7 76s and then 1 75 silver. With 77 overall cards, you're going to need 6 of those to put through the exchange. For 78 overall, you're going to need 4.755. And then 79 overall, you're going to need 3.76, which is really just 4 silver cards. Now we're going to move my camera down here as we look through the marketplace, and let's just Let's just filter out silvers only in this part right here. So 75 to 79 is all we're looking for. And it's going to be live series cards. You can't use legends or flashbacks. As you can see up there, I'm kind of giving away my method right here. You can see the buy orders going through right now. We might be able to open up a few more exchange packs if we keep up that rate while I'm showing you guys what I do. You can see some of these cards are not going to make a prop for you. You got Carlos Santana worth 500 each, so that's a 79 overall. You're going to need 4 of those. Are you spending 2,000 to get a gold? I don't think so. Keep scrolling down, though. As you can see, the 79s, not quite it, because technically you need to sell them around 250 stubs. Oh, you see some of these are starting to make sense. 78 overall cards, like I said, you need 5 of those in order to get 1 gold exchange. So you're trying to keep it as close to 1,000 stubs as possible. Now let's look at Anthony Santander here, for example. 226 on the sell now. So if I'm buying these at 227 a pop, we're looking at 1,135 stubs. Josh Bell, just around that price as well. You can see there's like 228. These ones, you can tell they're probably going towards gold territory, and that's why they're starting to go up in price. They're not going to be near negotiable. You look at Kike Hernandez, he's at 220, so that's about 1,100 stubs per gold, and I'll show you why that makes sense in just a second. And then you can see some of the, look at this, James Paxton. I wish I had more stubs to dig into this. That looks like a good one right there. Jacob Stallings, the meme lord, best catcher in baseball. Anyway, 77 overall cards, like I said. The best way to do this is, hey, listen, if you don't have the mental math done in your head, hey, I got to look at it once in a while too. I just go into my calculator and do 1,000 times 5, because I'm going to use 5 of the 78 cards. If they're within a couple of stubs of 200, I go for it. For the 77 overall cards, they got to be around 166 stubs, 167 stubs. That's how you break completely even, but you got to remember, there's some expensive golds there. 198, 187, these are the ones. 196, 186. Kind of looking for these. Those are the ones I kind of want to mess with, you know? Then when you get to 76, 75, it gets really tough if you want to find something worth that. You know what? Dansby Swanson looks like a good buy right here. You want to sell that for around 125. You can push it up to 140, maybe 150 is suitable, because now you got to think you're buying more and more cards just to get 1 gold card. 76 overall one. So you got to be really smart about what you're going to do on that. I haven't touched many 76 cards, but as you can see now, someone like Dansby Swanson, maybe the market starts to tank a little bit on them if they become too common, like if they're going to get dropped in their attributes by the next Friday roster update. So maybe you go, hey, this is the time to prey on that and throw them in the exchange real quick. 5, you're not going to see much. You're not going to see much here on prices. Like 113 is a pretty good deal right there. You're literally looking for 10 of these, so if it's got to be close to 100, otherwise you're not going to make a deal on it. Now let's show you why. Now let's start with the bottom of the barrel here with live series gold cards that you can get from this. Here's the cheapest ones. Otani's expensive. We know he's a two-way player. That makes a big difference. You can see towards the bottom, most of these guys are about quick sell value, at least on the sell now. Buy now, you don't make much money on that. You still get about 1,100 stubs on this, etc., etc., etc. Then you see them start to climb up a little bit. Chris Bryant's looking real good. You got Giovanni Gallegos right there, Yankee legend. Andrew Miller looks like a nice little profit here. Tyler Duffy's not a bad deal there. And then as you get closer to Diamond, you're going to see that price come up. You got more 2,000 stub cards, 15, 1,600, even 1,400. Javi Baez at 2,200. Get higher up. Look at that. Giancarlo Stanton's got to go Diamond next update, right? So maybe this is a free way to get Diamond cards if you can wait until Friday. Brandon Woodruff going for 3K. Matt Chapman going for 4K. Here we go. See, now you see the prices really climbing up here. So you're thinking most of the cards you want to spend close to 1,000, 1,100, 1,200 at the most if you want to get a profit off these. There's a lot more inexpensive golds than there were the first couple of weeks where I really made a ton of stubs. I was getting a lot, specifically off of pulling Byron Buxton. Who else? Mainly pulling Buxton and Trey Turner several times. They were going for almost 10,000 stubs. You're not going to see crazy ones like that right now, but there's still plenty of stubs to be made. Let's hop in and show you exactly what we're pulling here. All we need is a couple of profitable golds around 1,500 to 2,000 out of this 45 set, and then we'll have enough to get those last 2 cards for Chipper Jones. Let's say anything worth over 1,300 buy now. Let's say anything over 1,300 sell now is a dub. Let's see how many dubs we can pull out of this 45 pack, all right? Let's dig in. There we go. Let's hop in. Boom. Kenta Maeda. Andrew Miller. Pretty close to a dub. I'd say that's a dub. You know what? Let's do sell now 1,200. Dub. Eloy Jimenez. Pete Alonso. Dub. Giancarlo Stanton. Massive dub. Max Fried. Michael Brantley. Okay, we're breaking even on a good amount of those, but like I said, Stanton alone is a great profit. Gene Segura. Okay, we're breaking even on some of these. We're going to keep the faith. There we go. Lance Lynn with a fat dub there. Sell now of 29. That means his buy now is well over 3,000 stubs. Giovanni Gallegos. We just talked about him. That's a dub. Luis Robert, he's going to be like that for a while with that injury, unfortunately. Sonny Gray, that's our 6th dub right there. Had about 500 on these. Luke Voigt, nah, you'll get expensive soon when you get off the IL, don't you worry. Kenta Maeda again. We meet again. Tyler Duffy, okay, you're about breaking even there. Ed Rosario? Nah. George Springer, there we go. We'll take a dub on that. Zach Gallen, okay. Sonny Gray, okay. That's a dub. Marcelo Zuna, oh man, you were expensive earlier in the year. Yasmani. Okay, come on. Give me a juicy one again. Let's go. There we go. Thank you, Jack Flaherty. Bump up that hitting too, huh? Another Springer. That's 10 dubs. Javi Baez. That's 11 dubs halfway through. Buster Posey. There we go. Now we're getting hot. These are all profit, 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 profit. Not you. Nah. 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 Again? Okay, there we go. Back to the dubs. I was thinking you were more expensive, Max. I'm not going to lie. You let me down there. 14 left. Blake. Listen, we're going to hold on to Blake. You know why? Because he's going to the moon like Dogecoin. Yeah, 13 dubs with 12 packs to go. Starring Marte, you're very close to dub territory. Should we round it up? We're going to round it up because most of these purchases were made at 1,100 stubs. We're just lowering the bar as we go. 10 packs left. More Stantons in our future? Nope, we'll take a Goldie dub, though. That is 15 dubs. 16. Okay, I love you, though, Didi. Alright, that's right on the profit line right there. No way, Jose. No bueno, Gio. 4 more to go. Do we have any more Stantons in our future? No, we got the Fletch God. Oh, you're going silver if you keep pitching against the Yankees. Chris Bryant, that's a dub. We got 17 going into this last one with guaranteed Okay, that's a fat pull right there. 18 really profitable golds out of 48 packs. Mind you, you're breaking even on the rest ones pretty much, because the quick sell is 1,000. If the sell now is around 1,000, 1,100, the buy now is always at least 100 or so stubs higher. So we're breaking even on just about every single pack we got. And then we have a good amount of profitable stubs, and I'm telling you, these orders do not take a long time to put through. Another reason I like putting in these buy orders on a price like this, $225, is because when you're typing it in, it's just 225, boom, and you go to the next one. You know what I mean? We're going to ignore the fact that I have 0 stubs right now. But what I'm saying is, like, usually it'll be like a 222, boom, and you go to the next order. Or 225 and you drop it. It's a nice, fast rhythm I can do. Like Guriel, when he was at 199, it was just 199, boom. I try to save as much time as possible when doing this. So, like, especially when you find something 220, 225, that's something easy to type in there and then get a quick return in the exchange. So now I'm just going to go through my inventory and start picking away at these golds. Yeah, we don't even have to worry about the Orioles on that one. Look at that, 6,700. So that alone covers a fair portion of the stubs we invested in him. Look at Stanton. Like, I'm just saying, 53.99. We'll hold on to these goals for now and flip later. We already got 6K back on Xander. The clock is ticking. It's time to unlock Chipper Jones. What say you? There we go. And I always say one stub under, one stub under. One thing to focus on when you put these buy orders in, 29.65. So that is about 1,865 stub profit off of what I was putting on those silvers. And it's guaranteed. It's almost guaranteed to break even. Eddie Rosario. See, look, you're selling for $12.95. So we're going to do $12.94. There we go. So even 65 stubs profit. If you're making 65 times 48, you're still pulling a bit of stubs, but you will pull some really good golds going into this. Kenta Maeda, there we go. We'll get rid of you a little bit. There we go. No need to cut by a ton. Just one stub does the job. Do it for me. Do it for you. Do it for everyone on the market, for crying out loud. There we go, Taylor Rogers. Hey, there's more dubs than I thought there were.
A few moments later.
We're going to put in an order for you. We are 2,200 stubs away from putting in a bid on the final card of the Live Series collection. We need to sell some more golds. The Moment of Truth collections, Live Series. Liam Hendricks. We've unlocked the White Sox and Paul Konerko. Now, lock in that Shane Bieber. I can feel it. I can feel the power coursing through my veins. Cliff Lee. What a ceremonious unlocking right there. We don't care about Cliff Lee. No offense. I'm sure he's a very nice guy. Lovely family. We're just going to lock in the American League Central right there. We're going to lock in the American League to get David Ortiz. Last and but not least, let's go for the whole damn kit and caboodle. Chipper Jones is ours, and that puts a smile on my face. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's post it to Twitter for clout, and then we wrap up this video. You already know one of my next videos is going to be a Chipper Jones debut. So make sure you check this out, okay? Make sure. This is why I'm telling you, you got to like, share, and subscribe. If you subscribe, then you know when the Chipper debut comes through. I hope you guys enjoyed that. The only thing you need to do is be more patient on what you're selling. Wait for those prices to fluctuate a little more as you get towards the roster updates, especially someone who's about to go diamond. We pulled a couple of Stantons. We pulled Xander Bogaerts. Just waiting a couple of days can make you thousands of stubs more. Lance Lynn's an 84 overall. Those cards tend to spike up more as they get close to the roster updates. So please hold on to those. You'll make even more stubs. I hope this did help you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. Tell me that it did. It means the world to put out content for you. If you enjoy it, that's all I want to hear. Till next time, peace out. Song is copyrighted, but thanks for watching. Da, 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 da.